During the summer, it can look like our double-coated dogs just aren't coping, and some owners might be tempted to shave them, but this can actually make it worse for them to cope with the heat. I'm with Emily, the master groomer at Petstock, who's going to walk us through some tips to keep our double-coated dogs cool and comfortable during the summer. So Emily, what is a double coat?
So a double coat is a coat with two layers. It has a top coat and an undercoat layer. So this undercoat, which is like, yeah, it's a layer of insulation that's meant to be there for heat and cooling purposes.
Okay, so how can we, prevent having to shave the coat if we think that they are having issues?
Basically, it's about maintenance. We want to make sure that they're just groomed on a regular basis and that you can get air to the skin, because this insulation only works if air can get right through to the dog's skin.
Okay.
So brushing and combing and de-shedding on a regular basis.
Alrighty, and what are some of the other breeds that have this underlying?
There's actually a lot of breeds with the undercoat. There's Rottweilers, Beagles, Pugs, German Shepherds. Even short-haired dogs, some have undercoat as well.
Okay.
The ones that shed a lot.
And we do see Pomeranians that look like the little boo, and a lot of people have shaved that. What happens if people have shaved it?
Unfortunately, what can happen is that the coat will never grow back quite the same. Once this top coat becomes damaged, then you end up with a lot of undercoat maybe growing back, but not the whole coat coming back all at the same time. So it means then that they don't have an insulation anymore and that they can suffer more in the heat.
Alrighty, so people think that they're doing the right thing, taking that top one off, but it's the under one that we need to get. So how do we get this out? What kind of tools and stuff should we be using?
So it's really important that you start with a clean dog first. So the dog needs to be washed really well.
Okay.
There's various detangling sprays that will help the brush go through more easily. And then it's just a combination of a good brush and these undercoat rakes.
Okay, so that's what gets it out as well. Nice one. And when people are washing their dog, they need to make sure they're dry and those mats don't start?
Yes, it's really important that the dog is dry, particularly at the skin. A lot of people say go to the dogs to the beach, they run around and jump out, and then they're drying here, but they're not drying underneath. Okay. And that's what's most important.
And the salt from the beach?
Yeah, look, you really need to make sure that after you come out of the water that you've rinsed all the salt water out of the coat, or if they've swum in a pond or a creek, that you don't leave any of that yucky stuff close to the skin.
Okay, that get a bit smelly too, I imagine.
Yes, yes.
Oh, good. Now, what about other tips for owners coming up into summer who don't have a double-coated dog, but what should they be doing at home as well?
Every dog needs a brush. Not only is it a good bonding experience for your dog, it's a relaxing massage, so it should be fun. It shouldn't be something that's stressful or traumatic for the dog. It should be something that you can just sit down and lovingly stroke your dog.
Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Well, thank you, Emily. Thank you, Hunter, for being such a good little dog here for us. If you'd like to find out more about grooming and to find a local Petstock groomer, visit the Petstock website, petstock.com.au.